Hello children, I hope you all are good. So today we are going to discuss the another topic of civics, that is parliamentary government. And in this chapter we are going to understand what exactly the parliamentary government, what are the bicameral legislature, what are the organs of the government, working of the president, etc. So let's start the chapter with the parliament. Can you say why India has opted for parliamentary form of government? When we got our independence, so we have decided that India will be the republic country, and we will having a federal structure of government. So two sets of governments are there in federal structure, union government and the state government. Federal government beta wo hoti hai where we are having more than two tiers of governments. See, at first we were having a center level of government, but we have decided federal structure, so we need at least two tier of government or two level of government. So we decided that some power of central government should share among the state government. So we made the second level of government, that is known as state government. So union government and state government, that is the federal structure. Now our constitution provides for a parliamentary form of government, this federal structure, and in this system, in parliamentary system, government is responsible to the parliament, and government can stay in the office only as long as it enjoy the confidence of the house. If the government loses the confidence, it forwards the resignation. If there is no confidence motion passes in the parliament in against of ruling government, then they have to resign. The government is responsible to the Lok Sabha, and this system of parliamentary form of government we have borrowed from England. We were the colony of British, so we have very well observed the parliamentary form of government and its functioning. So we have also decided that India should have a parliamentary form of government. So first of all, we have made the three organs of the government. The first organ of the government is the legislature. When I am asking for telling you the three organs of the government, that is legislature, executive and judiciary. So first we will discuss about the legislature. Legislature is that branch of the government which make the law, or you can say the law making body is known as the legislature. In India, laws for the whole country are formed by the parliament, and we are having the bicameral legislature. Bicameral legislature means we are having two houses or two chambers. One is known as Lok Sabha, which is also known as lower house, and another is known as Rajya Sabha, which is also known as upper house. So when parliament is having the two houses, that is known as bicameral. If parliament is having the one house, then it is known as unicameral. So let's discuss the bicameral legislature. India consists the bicameral legislature because we are having Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Rajya Sabha is the council of state and also known as upper house. Council of state and also known as upper house. Lok Sabha is the house of people, that you have to understand, and it is also known as lower house. Members of the Lok Sabha are elected directly by the people on the basis of universal adult franchise, where we means the people who are having the age of 18 years and above, they are having right to vote. So in this house, means in Lok Sabha, all the states have representation on the basis of their population. The President of India enjoys the power to dissolve the house when such situation arise. Now, benefits of the parliamentary form of government. Before that, we can look more to know. Member of Lok Sabha are directly representative of people of India. After every 5 years, we are having the regular general election. Okay, and in that general election, people who are of 18 years and above, they are going to cast their vote, and whosoever win, directly elected to the Lok Sabha. Now, what are the benefit of parliamentary form of government? Number one, laws cannot be passed in hurry, as if there are two houses. Lots of discussion will be there. The second can look at the laws with extreme caution for correction, addition, omission in the law. If one house has passed, another house can recheck it. So we can say the laws cannot pass in hush-hush manner. Then second, the President of India nominates or appoints the prominent person in various fields of life such as education, literature, culture to the Rajya Sabha. Those prominent persons' knowledge and experience can be good for the government and governance. The members of Rajya Sabha, they are elected by the different state legislature and they represent the interest of their particular state because they are coming from the different states. Then in the parliamentary form of government, there is a better cooperation between the legislature and the second organ of the government, executive. So these are the benefits. Now let's discuss the organs of the government. We are having three organs of the government. One is the legislature, another is the executive, and the third one is the judiciary. See, these are at the same level. This also known as the horizontal form of power sharing, where the three organs of the government place at the same value. Now the will of the state is formulated, expressed and implemented through these organs of the government. The legislature is going to make the law, executive is going to implement the law, and judiciary is going to protect the law. So these are the three organs where their powers has been separated. Now the parliament. In India, the union legislature is called parliament. See, one line definition, union legislature. Parliament consists of the President of India, number 1, number 2 Rajya Sabha, and number 3 Lok Sabha. These are the three constituents of the parliament. President, Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha. And the member of Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha are called the member of parliament, MP. And the parliament is the highest law-making body for the country. The Parliament of India makes laws on the subject containing in the union list and as well as the concurrent list. There are many lists has been given, but the central government can make on the laws with the subjects which are mentioned in the union list and as well as concurrent list. It can also make a law on state list during the president's rules or the particular state. The Parliament of India is situated in New Delhi and it is circular building with the three chambers. The first chamber is Lok Sabha, second is Rajya Sabha and third is the library. If you visit, you will find, yes, there are three chambers. The Parliament House was designed by Sir Edwin Lutyens and Sir Herbert Bake. These were the two designers for this parliament. Now, how the Lok Sabha formed? Composition we are going to discuss. Lok Sabha is also known as the lower house of the parliament. So, it is the representative body of the people which consists not more than 552 elected member in the parliament, Lok Sabha. Now, these members are directly elected by the voters in the state, in the union territories, etc. The two members of Anglo-Indians are also nominated by the president if he or she feels that the community has not adequate representation. The present strength of Lok Sabha is 543. 530 members of parliament are elected from the 29 states of India, while remaining 13 are elected from the union territories of India. So, every Indian citizen who has the age of 18 years and above is having a right to cast their vote. The seats in Lok Sabha are allotted to the state and union territories on the basis of their respective population. The state which is having the largest population, they get more seats to contest the election, and which are having the less population, they get the less seat. Election for the member of Lok Sabha are held through secret ballot. Whenever we are going to cast the vote, there is a secret ballot. Nobody can see to whom I had given the vote. People can cast their vote secretly in the favor of their own candidate or own political party of their own choice without any fear. Government makes agreement for fair polling. Voting is the fundamental duty of the citizen, please cast your vote at a particular time. Voter is the real force behind the democracy, because once we are going to cast the vote, then only the eligible and accountable leaders can win. So voter is the real force. Elected members take care of their respective constituencies also. Now, what are the qualifications to become the member of Lok Sabha? A candidate needs these four qualifications. Number one, the person must have citizen of India. Age should 25 years and above, not unsound mind, perfect mind should be there. He should not hold any office of profit under the government of India or any state government, that from there so he or she has to resign. Then he should have such other qualification as may be prescribed by any law made by the Parliament. Then he or she should have his or her name in the electoral roll also in any part of the country. Now, what is the tenure of the Lok Sabha? The normal tenure of Lok Sabha is 5 years. That is the time period. And tenure of Lok Sabha may be extended for 1 year during the time of emergency. Or this Lok Sabha can be dissolved before 5 years by the President on the recommendation of Prime Minister. So, Speaker is the head of the Lok Sabha. He or she is the presiding officer of the Lok Sabha, and elected member of the Lok Sabha elect him amongst themselves. Generally, the Speaker is from the ruling party, but he has to act impartially after the election. Now, what are the powers and the functions of the Speaker? Speaker preside over the meeting of the Lok Sabha. Then Speaker preside over the joint meeting of the houses of the Parliament. Speaker also maintain the discipline in the Lok Sabha, and Speaker also exercise control over the parliamentary committees. Speaker is having a power to expunge unparliamentary words used by member of the houses. He or she can scold. Okay, please don't use such types of the word in the Parliament. He or she accept the resignation of the members also. Now, in case of any tie, he exercises his right of casting vote. If there is a tie, then his or her vote is valuable. Then Speaker consult leader of the political party in the Lok Sabha to take up matters for consideration and also receives document and petitions. The member of the Lok Sabha also elect the Deputy Speaker, and Deputy Speaker conduct the proceeding of the House in absence of Speaker. The work of Parliament is conducted in Hindi and English both language. It can be there. Or if the members does not know both the language very well, then the Speaker can allow himself in the own language, speak in own language. He or she is empowered to accept the resignation of the member according to need of the House. He or she may consult with the leaders of political party in Lok Sabha to take the matter of consideration. So, this was the power of the Speaker. Now, moving to the second house, the other house of the Parliament, that is Rajya Sabha. As we are having the bicameral, two houses. So, the upper house of the Parliament is known as Rajya Sabha, or you can say Council of States. How it is composed? Rajya Sabha can have up to 250 members, in which 230 members represent the state, union territory, but the 12 members are nominated by the President. 12 members. And the President is going to nominate these 12 members from the different field. Maybe education, maybe sports, maybe arts, science, social service, etc. Some of the famous nominated members of Rajya Sabha are Lata Mangeshkar, Nargis Dutt, then Ramdhari Singh Dinkar ji, then Sachin Tendulkar, etc. Now, the terms of Rajya Sabha is a permanent house. Rajya Sabha is permanent house, not a particular time it is going to be dissolved. The member of Rajya Sabha are elected for the period of 6 years. And after 2 years, 1/3 of the member of Rajya Sabha are retired after every 2 years. Now, what are the qualifications to become the member of Rajya Sabha? Candidate must possess, he or she will be the citizen of India, must. Then age is of 30 years and name should be in the voter list from the particular state from which he or she is seeking the election. Then must possess such qualities as may prescribed by the law. That qualities should be there, and he or she should not hold any office of profit or under government. He or she should not be proclaimed any offenders. No cases pending behind him or her. So, chairman of the Rajya Sabha, like speaker was there in the Lok Sabha, in Rajya Sabha we are having the chairman. Presiding officer of the Rajya Sabha is known as the chairman, and that is the vice president of India. Vice president of India is the presiding officer of Rajya Sabha. He is the ex officio chairman of the Rajya Sabha. He is elected by both houses of elected member. The deputy chairperson is elected by the member of Rajya Sabha. Now he presides over the Rajya Sabha in the absence of chairpersons. Means in the absence of vice president who is the chairperson of Rajya Sabha, then only the deputy speaker, deputy chairperson can preside the meeting. Now the present vice president of India is Venkaiah Naidu. Beta, here it has mentioned Muhammad Hamid Ansari, but now it is Mr. Venkaiah Naidu is our present vice president of India. The member of Rajya Sabha are usually experienced and they can restrain and guide to the members of Lok Sabha. Members also take care of the state they represent. So in this way, Rajya Sabha, you can say, usually guide the Lok Sabha. Now, what is the relationship between the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha? The member of Lok Sabha are elected by people directly. So therefore, they represent the people, and Rajya Sabha represent the states and union territories. So its members are elected indirectly by the member of the state legislative assembly. Lok Sabha has upper hand in almost all the matter concerning the parliament. Every government is responsible only to the Lok Sabha. The member of Rajya Sabha have to go to the people. Lok Sabha is superior. The Lok Sabha has more power than the Rajya Sabha. So always remember, Lok Sabha is superior. All other bills can be originated in either house. Whether Rajya Sabha can introduce any bill, whether Lok Sabha can introduce any bill. But if there is any deadlock between the two joint sessions of both houses, the Lok Sabha is having the upper hand. Because members of Lok Sabha is more than the double of the Rajya Sabha. So Rajya Sabha has no power related to the money bill also. Money bill only can introduce in the Lok Sabha. Rajya Sabha cannot introduce the money bill. The Council of Ministers is responsible to the Lok Sabha. The Lok Sabha has power to pass the vote of no confidence motion against the Council of Ministers. Rajya Sabha doesn't have power to pass the no confidence motion. So in this way we can say the Lok Sabha is having the upper hand, because no confidence motion, money bill, joint session mein more members are there, so benefit goes to the Lok Sabha. Now the budget is present in the Lok Sabha by the finance minister in the name of President of India. So always finance minister is going to announce the budget. Power and position of the parliaments. Number one power of the parliament is the legislative power. The parliament has power to make laws on following matter. Union list, which contain 97 subjects. On those 97 subjects only and only parliament will make a law. Then concurrent list, which contain 47 subjects, in which also the only means the upper hand is of the parliament. Then on matter not including in any of two lists, that matter is known as the residuary subject. RESIDUARY. Residuary subject which has not been included in any of the list. So on those matter only and only the parliament will make a law. Now the second, financial power and control. The annual budget of the central government is passed by the parliament, and parliament is having a power to amend any bill. Then after this financial power, the third, control over the Council of Ministers, that is also having a power of the parliament. Council of Ministers are responsible to the Lok Sabha. they can remain in the office as long as they enjoy the confidence of the Lok Sabha. MP seeks information by putting several questions to the ruling party's members, and the members check the executive from becoming the autocratic also. So they criticize policy which are against the interest of the country. So we can say yes, control over the Council of Ministers is in the hand of Parliament. Then electoral function. The President of India is elected by the elected member of Parliament along with the elected members of the State Legislative Assembly by the electoral college. So the member of Parliament also elect the Vice President. So electoral power is also there. And function, judicial function, the Parliament has power to remove the President, Vice President, Judge of the Supreme Court and High Court by bringing the impeachment motion. Through this motion they can remove them. Then the proclamation of the emergency. The member of Parliament approve proclamation of emergency by President. How a bill passed in the Parliament? Let's discuss that process. So these were the function. Now there is a time to discuss how a bill can come or convert into the law. A bill is called proposal for a new law or a new change in existing law. When the minister introduces it, then the bill is called an official bill. If minister is going to introduce it. If any member of Parliament introduce the bill, such bill is known as non-official bill. Now what are the procedure? First procedure is reading. A member of either House of Parliament introduce any bill in the Parliament except money bill. Now copies of the bill are distributed among the members, and the purpose and importance of that bill explained by the member who introduced the bill. Everybody is reading in that, and the member who has introduced the bill, he or she is going to explain it. That is the first reading. Now second reading. In this reading the bill is discussed thoroughly. Everybody is in the debate and discussion. Member of Parliament give their suggestion or to add some point, to delete some point, and a bill is sent to the selection committee. Selection committee consists of special body. The member of various political party of the houses, they are the member of special body. Then after second reading, where the discussion has been done, now the third reading. Selection committee give her suggestion, and then the bill is redraft. The bill is presented in the final form and then put to the voting. Now vote. The bill is also passed if more than 50% of the present member vote in favor of the bill. Then only bill will pass. Now the bill which is passed in the Lok Sabha, it is sent to the Rajya Sabha. The bill goes in the same procedure in the Rajya Sabha also. Reading, discussion, debate, selection committee, and the last voting. And if Rajya Sabha is going to pass it, then it's okay. The bill will pass and went to the president for the signature and come into the law. But if Rajya Sabha is going to deny and present some suggestion, no, this bill cannot pass, then there is the joint session. That joint session sent to the president. President has right to return the bill also. Joint session, again discussion happened, and then from there if it is passed, then it goes to the president. If president is having any problem, president once again sent to the Parliament to reconsider. But after reconsideration, if once again bill will pass, then president has to sign. So in this way the bill become an act or a law from the Parliament. See what a long procedure. Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, joint session, if the deadlock situation, or then president. Now moving to the money bill. Money bill, as I have told you, it can be introduced only and only by the Lok Sabha. Now if Lok Sabha passes the bill, it is sent to the Rajya Sabha. Rajya Sabha can only suggest, and it must return the money bill to the Lok Sabha within the 14 days. Remember, 14 days may they have to return. Now money bill is sent to the president for his or her signature. Moving to the ordinance. President issue an ordinance when there arises an urgent need of law to be made when Parliament is not in the session, and that on urgent need that ordinances has been issued. An ordinance must be placed before Parliament as soon as the Parliament came into the session, but must approve by Parliament within the 6 weeks after the session begin, otherwise it will become ineffective. So that is the emergency procedure. Now working of the President. President of India summoned or close each session of Parliament. The Parliament begins work at 11 am. It is called the question hour. 11 am is the question hour. 12 to 1 pm is called 0 hour. Specific time period are fixed for carrying out different works. Now what is question hour? Question hour start at 11 to 12 noon. And in the members of the house put questions to the various ministers. Questions are sent in advance. Ministers of the different department, what they do, they give their reply during this question hour. And there are 3 types of questions. Now see, more to know. 3 sessions of Lok Sabha take place in a year: budget session, monsoon session and winter session. 3 times Parliament meet in a year. Now after question hour there is a 0 hour. 0 hour is called between the 12 to 1 pm and during this time member raise issue of public interest. Such debate in Parliament ensure that government is answerable to the people. Then 3 lists has been mentioned in our constitution: union list, state list, concurrent list. Union list having a 97 subject where only and only central government can make a law. And these subjects are like defense, railway, currency, post, telegraph, etc. And the state list is having the 66 subjects. Only state government can make the laws on those subjects. For example, agriculture, health, forest, irrigation, electricity, law and order, road, cattle, police, entertainment, etc. There only state government can make a law. Now we are having the third list, that is the concurrent list. In this list there are 47 subjects has been mentioned and both the Parliament and the state legislature can make a law on this subject. But if there is any differences, any conflict, then whatever the central government, union government will say, that came into the effect. Like marriage ho gaya, newspaper, education, family, religion, environment, etc. So this is the concurrent list. Now important sources of revenue of the union government. Corporation tax can be collected, currency, coinage, legal tender, foreign exchange. From there, these are the sources of tax revenue collection. Now duties of custom including export duty, duties of excise on tobacco, certain goods manufactured or produced in India, then state duty in respect of property, then we are having the foreign loans, then lotteries organized by the government of India or state government, and then post office saving bank. So these are the revenue of the union government. After that we are having the property of the union, railways, rates of stamps on duty, taxes on income, income tax is the main source, then taxes on the sales or purchase of the news paper on advertisement published therein, then terminal taxes on goods and passenger carried by railway, etc. Now important sources of the state revenue. State, how it is going to collect the fund or revenue? Capitation tax, duties in respect of succession to agricultural land, or duty of exchange on certain goods produced in that particular state. Then after that, state duty in respect of agricultural land, fee state can collect in respect of any state list, then land revenue is there, stamp duty, stamp rate is there on any documents, then taxes on the agricultural income is there. After that, taxes on land and building, taxes on mineral or any other rights, then taxes on the consumption or sale of electricity. Electricity will be paid, na? That is also the income of the state government. Taxes on vehicle, taxes on animal and boats, that is also a source of revenue. Taxes on luxuries including taxes, entertainment, amusement, betting, gambling, etc. Movie we watch, so that is also the source of revenue for the state government. So that's end. Let's discuss the important point of the chapter. India has parliamentary form of government. Then government is responsible for the Lok Sabha. Parliament of India is the legislative body who is going to make the law. Then India has bicameral legislature, Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha, and present strength of Lok Sabha is 543. Speaker is the presiding officer of the Lok Sabha. Rajya Sabha can have up to 250 members. President of India nominate 12 members from the different field. Then after that, presiding officer of the Rajya Sabha is Vice President. Money bill only and only introduced in the Lok Sabha. There are 3 lists: union list with 97 subjects, state list with 66 subjects, and concurrent list with 47 subjects. Directive principle of state policies are not enforceable in the court of law. So that's end for the chapter. I hope you understand each and every topic. Please do the exercise carefully.